Hi guys, it's Aaron Intende. Today's topic is about married couples or families. Why families or married couples have a better advantage than the single ones. When you think about it, most of us would think there is burden. The family has a burden than the single. Single is alone. You go to the interview, you mention your stuff. You go through the interview, you have a better advantage. But man, married people, they are up there. They have better advantage. From my experience, I don't know about you, but they have a better advantage. Could be even getting selected, could be one of them. I'm not cheating for you guys. I'm just saying, could be one of them. So guys, with the married people, they have advantages which people don't tell you. Don't get scared. If you're married, you have kids. It doesn't matter the number of kids you have, man. If you're trying to survive, if you're trying to get to your dreamland, if you want to come to America with them, man, just come with them. Don't leave them home. Come with them no matter what. You might be thinking I'm putting you in a trap. Nah. Once you're in America, you realize that each kid you have is being paid for by the government at the end of the year. You realize that the government counts your kids and they give you some money for them. This money is not little. This money is something which can help you to start with. I'm telling you. So guys, there are 10 points which I've listed, which tells us how couples or married people or family advantage from the single ones. The single ones, whatever name you give to them. I know many of you are single. I don't want to give you names. Which name do you give to single guys in Swahili? Just comment, put in comment. For us Ugandans, it's a very big word which people don't want to use even. Because some of us, when we are single, we didn't want such names. So guys, number one, trust and people support. Do you know that if you're married, people tend to trust you than when you're single? People listen to you when you're married. Because you have experience. Because you're responsible. People tend to respect you. Yeah. If you're single, people don't respect you. They think you're still undiscovered. Sorry guys, for the single guys, I'm just putting my comparison. Guys, don't hate on me. But I'm telling you the truth. The truth will pain you. And most of you are going through it. I'm telling you, if you're a single lady out there and you're trying to seek for help from a guy, the first thing he will start thinking about is using you. Most of them. And you too, you already know you're insecure. If you're trying to ask for help from somebody, you're already insecure. You're putting chances of being used out there. But if you're married, somebody will say, oh, this guy is married, this lady is married. There will be kind of respect for them. I don't know if I mess up with them, the wife or the husband might come fight for them. I know. Now you get my point. So, guys, that is number one. Trust and people support is number one. Number two, each other's support. If you're married and you're going for DV lottery, you have each other's support. Or if you're a family, I would mention if you're a family or you're a couple. Even if you don't have kids, if you're a couple, you have each other's support. If you're going to Kenya, both of you are going to Kenya, and both of you are getting a wonderful time on the bus or on the flight, going to Kenya for interviews. Even those within Kenya, the Kenyans, if you're going for interviews, you guys are happy going for your interviews. You'll be, talking to each other, enjoying each other's company. Whereas the single ones, they'll be there alone, like out alone. Out alone. Seeing families of kids, couples around. You're single, man. It kinda simple, but if you ever go through as a single, you will understand. Whereas for the families, they have their only challenges, but man, you have each other's company. I'm telling you. Better than the single. The single ones, kinda lonely. Kinda. So, number three, the kids' advantage. Do you know that no one has ever told you that the kids are your advantage if you're coming with diversity visa lottery to America? When you reach America, your kids are part of your finances. Yes, they say kids take money. Yes, they take money to cater for, to buy them stuff. But when it comes at the end of the year, when you're counting your tax returns, man, the government will be like, how many kids you have? And they'll send you some money for them. Then you will understand that, so these kids are part of my finances. They bring me money. The more kids you have, the more money you get from the government. It's not just small money. It's big money. I'm telling you. If you work all the year, at the end of the year, you'll get bigger money. If you're just new, you'll still get big money, but it won't be same as the person who was here a full year. So each kid is given money from the government. That was my third point. My fourth point is God is blessing. God, having your family is a blessing, man. You will never understand until you got one. Leave family problems alone. Leave examples out there, man. If you have a family, you just live your life. Just live your life. Having a family is God's blessing. Just starting from Eden, Adam was given a wife, that is Eve. God looked at Adam and he said, Adam needs somebody. So having a family is a blessing. Having a family, as in having a spouse, is a blessing, and having kids is a blessing. When you have your kids, you will tend to find it fun. I'm telling you guys. I know. Some of you'll be saying, kids, my kid does this and this and this. I know. Those who don't have kids, you don't know what they're going through, my brother. You don't know. They're looking for them. Those who don't have spouses are looking for your spouses, my brother. Just know that. So guys, my fifth point is companionship. With companionship, companionship. You just think about it and you will understand what I'm talking about. Everyone needs companionship, and we all need companionship. I know you're out there and you really need companionship, is that it? Just think about it. If you're single and you're in the building, you're somewhere, you really need companionship. You need somebody to be there for you. So the married ones, they get companionship whenever they need it. They have somebody on their shoulder to help them to push them conquer their goals. Man, if I did have my wife, I wouldn't have applied the second time, because the first time in 2020 things fell apart due to the COVID. Embassies were closed. I never had my interview scheduled. Can you imagine 2020? So I had given up. But when it came to 2022, my wife was there. My wife told me, man, you got to give it another chance. Give it another try. So I just made up my mind and I tried for my wife. I'd given up. I tried for my wife. And finally, I made it. They selected me the second time, which I used to come here. So I wouldn't have been here if I didn't have somebody to push me, to push me. Somebody to be there for me. Like when I'm struggling, she would tell me, man, everything will be all right. Who doesn't need that person? We call them angels, the ones who are there for you in your troubled time. I know. You have ever been into a situation and nobody was there for you? So our family are our companionship. Our life partners are our companionship. I know some of you have bad partners. Some of you have people who don't care. In 100, there will be 20% bad partners. But man, I know people are going through it. I believe you just have to trust God for that. You just have to leave it to God to change them. So 6th point is government support for the families. Man, government supports families here. If you're going through a rough time, you need support, the government will be there for you. If you really need the support, you go for it. I'm telling you, you go for it. If you really need support, you're here struggling so hard, there are so many ways you can get support. Even health insurance is there. I've seen many single guys getting the health insurance, the mass. For those who are in Massachusetts, they are getting mass health insurance. I've seen many families here with health insurance. Yeah. They don't take anything from you. They give you insurance. Me, I never went for it because I kind of took health insurance from my work. But if you really need health insurance, you'll get it. Even the single ones get it. But if you're family, you still go for it. The government will support you. Even if you need housing help, housing grants, they will give you. Cheaper houses. There are cheaper houses for families. There is no cheaper house for singles. There is cheaper house for families. If you have a family, you need a cheaper house to live in, you go get it. You go apply through the USA government programs. They're gonna give you a cheaper house, man. I've seen several people having cheaper houses, even in movies. But here, it's happening, man. Cheaper houses, like you rent to live. rent to live, rent to buy. You slowly pay for rent, but in reality, at the end of a few years, you're gonna have it your own house. Hope I'm clear. So number 7, that will be the community support. The community support you have here when you're married, man, it's on another level. It's not like in our homes where we used to be in our countries. Here, the community support is there for you. Can you imagine community support? Like churches, like if you're going for some services and you have a child, they will take you first than those who don't have a child. For instance, in Kenya, when we went for our interviews, man, do you know what happened? They called us first. Whoever's a kid, come into another line. Go first. Just because you have kids. So that is the kind of community support I'm talking about. When I reached America, the churches tend to support families, tend to support married people better than single ones. They don't care for the single ones. Man, I saw it. They don't care. They don't care. They care for the married ones. I'm telling you. Yeah, far better. If you're married, they care for you. I don't know about why do they care for the married? I don't know why. It's just a favor from the churches. They care for you. They know you need their help. You have a family, you have a wife. They want you to be better. The single ones, nobody cares. If numbers 8, how single life pains. Man, when you come to America, when you're single life, it pains. I'm telling you, getting a partner here, I know most of you think they're easy. America is on another level, guys. It's not like where we grew up from. It's not like Africa. Africa, getting a partner, it's easy. But here, everyone has money. You cannot use money. You have to use your words. You have to use your masculinity to get a partner. And there are consequences which applies. Ladies here, I won't mention anything. Ladies here, it's a hustle. It's a hustle, and you have gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. That's what they say. You gotta be careful. I don't want them to hear what I'm saying. You gotta be careful with ladies when you come to America. Man, if you're single and you're coming to America, you think you're gonna just go ahead dating whoever you want. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. So, yeah, ladies here, if you mess up with a lady here, they might take you to jail. They might take you to jail. And if ever get one pregnant and you don't want to care for the kid, you might run into child support. It's happening here. Child support is something. Child support, if you get into trouble with child support, man, even getting work will be difficult for you. If you're married, man, you're married, you have your kids. Your wife won't do that to you. Your wife will be there supporting you. You'll be there fighting for each other. Faithfully. Yeah, faithfully. But if you're single, you gotta be careful. So my 9th point, making money becomes simple and saving. Yeah. That's the tricky one. When you come here, when you're married, you tend to support each other. Both of you make money. They say in our culture back home, they say 2 heads are better than 1. If you're married, you have two heads. There is a father, there is a mother, or there is you and your spouse. You support each other. Today, if one, and in America, you tend to find ladies making more money than men. So if you leave your lady back home and you come here to survive alone, man, you're missing out. You just messed up your mind. You just messed up your life, man. Ladies are making money more than men here. Yeah. Ladies, there is a lot of work for ladies here. Like in the health sector, ladies are taken in so fast. So fast than the men. Here, ladies are a very big competitor in each of the jobs here. In any job, ladies are competing. So ladies are going back to school more than women. Women, we are just hustling, while ladies are going back to school and they are having more salaries, even bigger, even multiplied by 10 our salaries. So guys, don't leave your ladies back home. Just if you have a girlfriend, serious relationship, America, if you're coming with the diverse visa lottery, they will help you get that lady, that darling of yours, on the plane with you. Just tell them, I'm in a long lasting relationship. They will add that lady on you. If you love her, be willing to take her to America with you. So number 10, renting becomes simple. Yes, why am I saying renting becomes simple? They never tell you these things. If you're a family, if you have a spouse and if you and your spouse are here in America, you work and you distribute the rent between both of you. If you're single, you will tend to go to people's houses for spaces. So, they will be ruling you. Whatever you do, they'll be following you, man. They don't want you to leave trash untrashed. They don't want you to cook and leave the place unclean. They don't want you to touch their stuff in the fridge. Things are happening. If you're single, you're going for bed space. The life there is limited. But if you're married, you can rent your own apartment, man. Both of you can distribute 50-50 and get a good apartment and enjoy life with your kids. So guys, this is the end of my video. Hope you have enjoyed my video about how married people, how couples, how families have a bigger advantage to succeed in America or through diversity lottery, diversity visa lottery program, USA, America. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here.